Hi guys, so today we're going to discuss creating personalities. Previously I did a video on plotting and planning your characters, but today we're going to go into more detail on how to create their personalities. First of all, of course, you can just pick traits at random to create your characters, or maybe you already have a specific personality in your head. If this is the case, totally fine. However, people do sometimes fall into the trap of making characters too similar. We all have a favourite type of character or favourite type of person, but the problem occurs when your characters' personalities are pretty much exactly the same. You don't see that often in real life, so why would you see it often in a book? This normally makes people bored or get your characters confused. To stop that happening, it's a good idea to make sure your characters have distinct personalities which are different from each other. This doesn't mean they have to be polar opposites, but they do have to be different. These are some of the ways that I make sure my characters' personalities are different. Number 1. Personality tests. Personality tests aren't accurate if you're actually trying to find out a real person's personality. However, to have a personality for a fictional character, they can be so good. They give you details on their relationships, on how they would be a parent, on their careers. They're not real to real life, but they could work for a character. You can either take a personality test whilst pretending to be your character, or if you really don't have a sense of your character yet, you can choose one at random or choose one that you think would suit that character's role within your story. There are 16 different personality types to choose from, so I'm sure you'll find one of them within that. Number 2. Horoscopes. Yes, horoscopes are also not very true and very stereotypical of different people. However, if you are stuck on your characters, they can really help you create a personality. You can use them in conjunction with the personality tests, or use them completely separate and just use a horoscope. For the personality test and the horoscope, I'll put a link below to 2 websites that I personally use, but you can just look up on Google and use any site that you would like. Number 3. Once you have created the brief outline of a personality for your character, either using the personality tests or the horoscopes, I would then suggest creating a pin interest for each character so you can collect images of things that they would like. This can just help concrete the character in your mind and to visualize more of what they are like. Number 4. Proactive or reactive? Is your character a proactive character where they decide what they want to do in the story, or are they reactive where they are reacting to a situation? This can make a big difference to your character's personality and could also be the development arc of that character throughout the story. Most stories start with a reactive character reacting to, say, their village being destroyed, and end with them becoming proactive and searching out and defeating the person who destroyed their village. This can also help you create their personality because a proactive person is not going to react the same as a reactive person. If you are proactive, you will most likely think about what is going to happen and you will decide what to do in that situation. If you are reactive, you are more likely to be told what to do and to follow. Number 5. All of the past examples will give you paragraphs upon paragraphs or scrolling pages of information about your character. But whilst you're writing, you need to have it in a smaller format to keep an eye on yourself sticking to that character's traits. I would suggest bullet pointing specific personality traits of your character. So are they shy or are they sarcastic? Are they funny? Are they sad? Have bullet points of this, and every time you're writing with that character on the page, keep these bullet points beside you so you can refer to them and how they would react in each situation. And finally, number 6. Short stories. I did say this in my planning and plotting characters video, but it is so important to know your characters as thoroughly as possible before you start to write your main story. After finding out your character's personality and creating it in as much detail as possible, write a short story from your character's point of view in order to get to know them in a more concrete fashion so that you can guarantee you will write as they would react. This will make sure your audience believe in your characters and therefore care about what happens to them, which will keep them reading your story. And those are my 6 tips on creating personalities. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to see as soon as I upload, click that little bell down below. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram or Tumblr. I post general bookish pictures as well as writing tips and inspirational quotes from other authors. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!